Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend so far. Unfortunately, today the San Francisco Giants lose a heartbreaker, a one-run ball game, 5-4 against the Philadelphia Phillies. A very tough loss. This series has not gone very well. The Giants have now dropped the first 3 games on this 4-game series. And I mean, this Phillies team, the way that they're playing, you give them credit. They are one of the best pitching teams in the National League, and I believe leading the league in runs scored. So they are a dangerous team, and probably arguably in the top 3 teams in the league with the Atlanta Braves and LA Dodgers. So to have dropped the first 3 games here is very tough, but right now you just got to find a way to salvage a game tomorrow. Welcome in, everyone, to the San Francisco Giants post-game show. Glad you could join us as we're breaking down Game 3. What's going on, Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights? Good evening. What's going on, Greg Dayton? Look, it's way still early in the season. Giants now are 5 games under 500. But when you look at this road trip, they have run into a very tough part of the schedule. You face a very good Boston Red Sox team, and then you have to come around and play a 4-game series against one of the top teams in the league. The Phillies were very impressive, and I mean their lineup, very deep lineup from top to bottom, very dangerous to face. So it's tough. I mean, you love to see the Giants find a way to fight back in this ball game, to make it a close ball game towards the end. They had an opportunity still to potentially find a way to get a win. Logan Webb, he was not himself in this outing. Now that is back-to-back starts for Logan Webb, where he has struggled. But other than that, I mean, this season, Logan Webb, he has been absolutely fantastic out there. But in this outing, he ends up going 4 innings, giving up 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 2 walks, and he had 6 strikeouts in the game. So for Logan Webb, you saw the strikeout stuff, and I think he will bounce back strong. So just a tough outing to have, but when you face a very good Phillies lineup, this is what can happen. They were fouling off a lot of good pitches and 2 strike counts, so extending their at-bats and essentially being able to get good pitches to hit. So, look, tough game out there, but you got to have short-term memory loss here and move forward to tomorrow and try to find a way to salvage a game in this series. Welcome in, everyone, to the San Francisco Giants post-game show. I think this team is going to get back to 500 and be able to go above 500. I think that this road trip has been very tough, but you have seen that they have run into, 2 really good teams in the Red Sox and Phillies. So this is what can happen potentially, and the good news, at the end of the road trip, you are facing the Rockies, which, is still not going to be an easy task. It is always tough to play in Colorado. So you want to see this Giants team bounce back get a big win tomorrow and hopefully can roll into Colorado and build some momentum before you come back home to face the Cincinnati Reds and then the Dodgers come into town. Which, look, that is going to be a very critical series coming up because with this rough stretch of games, the Giants, I believe now, are close to have fallen 8 games out of first place. So it can happen very fast. We were just 4 games out of first, which felt, pretty good. To be 4 games out, but now already within a week, essentially on this road trip, they have now fallen roughly 8 games out of first. So look, I think this Giants team will bounce back strong, but it magnifies the importance of this series coming up against the Dodgers. You think back to the first series of the year, they played them in LA in that series, and the Giants lost all 3 games, 2 of them 1-run ball games. So look, you have an important stretch of games coming up, and you could position yourselves to get back hopefully within 5 games of first. You want to find a way to be within striking distance of first and confident that this Giants team can go on a run. Welcome in, everyone, to the San Francisco Giants post-game show. We are breaking down Game 3 of this 4-game series. Giants lose a very tough one, a 1-run ball game, 5-4 against the Phillies. Tough game, but confident this Giants team is going to bounce back strong. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Sean Jelly, he pitched magnificent in this game, so that is something to take away. He struck out 6 batters in his 2 innings pitched. He was electric out there, and he now has a 2.70 ERA on this season. So Sean Jelly, he has impressed out of the bullpen, which has been very good to see. The bullpen has been doing a really nice job. So look, you are playing. Here you love the competitiveness of this game because yesterday's game, 14-3. You lose a big game like that, at least in this game, that if they were going to lose the 3rd game of the series, that you put up a pretty good fight in this game and almost come close. You came very close. This was a good opportunity, but unfortunately the Giants do come up short in the 1-run loss, 5-4 against the Phillies, and this is a wraparound series going into Monday, so the Giants will look to salvage a game in the series and hopefully can build some momentum going into Colorado. Welcome in, everyone, to the San Francisco Giants post-game show, Giants and Phillies. You tip your cap, Taijuan Walker in this game for the Phillies. He was fantastic out there. He went 6 1/3 innings, gave up 3 earned runs. The big 2-run home run from Thairo Estrada, his 5th home run of the season, and his 18th and 19th RBIs of the season. What a magnificent home run. And that got the Giants within a couple of runs. So you had an opportunity late in this ball game to potentially make a comeback. But unfortunately, they do come up short in the game, losing a 5-4, a 1-run loss. But look, this was a very competitive game, and good to see when you look at how the game played out yesterday, in which you gave up 14 runs. So at least if you were going to lose this game, it was very close, and you had an opportunity to potentially take the lead in this game and to potentially win the ball game. So look, right now, tomorrow's game is huge. You do not want to get swept in this 4-game series. And I mean, the goal is to get back to 500, which I believe this Giants team is capable of getting back there and being able to build off of that and go above 500. But the key right now, take it one game at a time. Tough one tonight, but look, this team can bounce back strong and get back in the win column tomorrow. Huge game, absolutely. Logan Webb in this ball game, he did not look like himself. That is now 2 starts where they've been shaky for Logan Webb. So, I think he will bounce back strong. But tough when you have a ball game like this where you have a lot of confidence going into this game. What's going on, AM Echo Sky? Good to see you in the house. Right now it's tough. You felt pretty solid going into this series. I mean, you got the win at the end of the series in Boston, and now to have dropped the first 3 games in this series, really tough. Tough feeling, but all it takes is a big win to get some momentum going, and the tomorrow's game is absolutely huge. You want to get back in the win column. I mean, this Giants team had been starting to play better baseball over the last couple of weeks, and then you run into a couple of very good teams on this road trip in the Boston Red Sox and Philadelphia Phillies. So now it is about finding a way to salvage a game in this series tomorrow, and we can build momentum. Yeah, congratulations to the Phillies. They did a better job over us. They have just really been playing fantastic, and they look like a top team in the league that will compete with the Dodgers and Atlanta Braves. This Phillies team is a very scary team, and I would definitely, from seeing how this series has gone, I could see the Phillies going far in the playoffs. I mean, you look at, they not only have great hitting, one of the best offenses. They're averaging, I think, number 1 in runs per game, but their pitching is excellent. One of the best pitching staffs in the entire National League. So they are doing it both pitching and hitting, which makes them a very tough team to beat. We are going to be getting to our picks of the game, so we'd love to hear who you're taking as the player of the game. And for my player of the game, I'm going to take Thairo Estrada. I mean, what a huge at-bat in this game, hitting his 5th home run of the season, a 2-run blast, which knocked in his 18th and 19th RBIs of the season. I mean, what a moment. And that got the Giants within a couple of runs, making it a 5-3 ball game at the time. And Thairo Estrada, he has had an excellent season. So another big swing of the bat for Thairo Estrada. Appreciate your support, everyone. Let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, and let's smash up the like button. Thank you so much for your incredible support. And if you enjoy these San Francisco Giants live post-game shows, we're going to be breaking it down all season. So if that sounds good to you, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. Appreciate the support, everyone. Giants lose a tough one tonight, 5-4. They look to salvage a game in the series tomorrow to finish out this 4-game series. Giants will bounce back strong. Before we wrap up, definitely be sure to check out my good friend Eric, his channel, the legend Hum Baby Baseball, for incredible coverage of today's Giants game and for all things San Francisco Giants and Major League Baseball. Definitely be sure to check out Eric's channel at Hum Baby Baseball. Appreciate your support, everyone. Giants look to bounce back strong. Let's get them tomorrow in the finale of the series. Let's be honest, this Giants team has been a downfall this season. I'm not sure how much time they have, but this entire team has no potential when it's reflective on the front office. It's tough. It is getting, you're 35 games in, and, you want to get to 500 sooner rather than later. But this team, in my opinion, is a lot more talented than to be under 500 5 games. So look, they got to turn it around. But I would agree that it has been disappointing. It's been a downfall so far. But that's not to say that this team can turn it around very soon. So look, these are important games on this road trip. Appreciate the comments, AM Echo Sky. Appreciate the support, everyone. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Take care, and let's go, San Francisco Giants. Appreciate it, AM Echo Sky. Have a good night, and let's go, San Francisco Giants.